Hey guys, what's going on? Bobby here, and welcome back to a brand new video. We are here back at Whiteland Raceway Park for another race. We are actually competing in the season opener of Cup Karts North America North Division. You guys seen our vlog from last time here running in Route 66. This weekend we're running with Tommy Sherrick, Jackson Miller, and myself. I'm back behind the wheel of a kart. Really excited to learn this VLR. I have had very minimal time on this chassis. I did a little test day with James Mann back at the Kartplex. Looking forward to, I've never been on this chassis, never been on this tire, but I know after their success last weekend that we should have a pretty good showing this weekend as well. Really cool to have Tommy and Jackson here, two really good drivers. They killed it last weekend. Super proud of them. Looking to lean on them a lot for myself, but also to kind of help grow our national and regional racing program. This track layout this weekend though looks really brutal. Just how technical it is compared to last weekend. We're gonna have a lot of challenges this weekend, including the weather. Really looking forward to seeing how the team does, looking to build off of our success from last weekend. Good luck, brother.
Good luck to you too, Bobby. Yeah, first time out today. Was still gaining confidence in the kart. Ended up P12 overall. Got to fight my way to the front in heat race number 1.
We
Make some notes before we go.
We racing. My first ever racing in VLR with these tires. We're looking to go out there. We're gonna boogity until we can't no more. Really feeling comfortable with this go-kart, man. Eddie, my mechanic, has got me so dialed in. I don't know how to drive it. It's great, it's perfect. It drives itself pretty much. It's almost like getting one of them Uber Teslas and it just drives itself. Hopefully we can boogie it our way to the front. I'm gonna try to do whatever I can, bring a great home finish to the team. I think the boys back at the shop, Bobby Krug, Sprinkles. Haven't mentioned Sprinkles at all. Sprinkles is the man. He helped me load the trailer. What a great guy. Anyways, really looking forward to racing here at Whiteland. I got shoved off track here the first time because I was side by side and I got on that curb too much. And then I was going through that same section up over the hill, the double 90s, and I lost the chain. It happens, part of racing. All good.
Heat race went pretty well. Started 12th, ended up in 8th. Got a few easy ones with Bobby getting shoved off the track, but that's racing and I'll take it. I think we're starting heat 2 from 8th, so I'll try to get another 4 spots.
I think we're spot on where we need to be. Okay. I don't want the track to tighten up too much though.
In my experience, in the past 2 weekends, tighter's better.
Tighter's always better.
What do you mean by that?
Heat race, Jackson.
It was amazing. That cart handled perfect. Came in a little bit late, but I really felt like I was able, just going into a corner, I'd be able to lift, maybe turn the wheel a little bit and just hammer back on, and it just flowed around that corner. Wasn't with anybody, so my times aren't great. Going full throttle through those double 90s, game changer. Off to Bobby now.
Started last. Drove through a decent amount of the field, basically based on that wreck on lap 1. Was able to chase down a guy and make a pass. People are racing really aggressively out there, but we'll elevate ourselves to their driving standards, and we're lining up 10, 12, and 14, so we'll be all in line with each other going through for the start. So hopefully that plays into our advantage a little bit. Not thrilled about having to start towards the back, but we'll make some magic happen here in the final, and feeling really good about it. Bobby Krug Racing Services is a one-stop shop for experienced karters, new karters. We specialize in driver coaching, arrive and drive karts for rent, tent support, kart transport, servicing local racing, regional racing, and national racing. There are a couple reasons why I started Bobby Krug Racing Services. Primarily my past experience at Skip Barber Racing School and their principle that people can be taught, like baseball, basketball, how to be a race car driver. Teaching people how to race, I've always liked that, and I've done it at the local level before I started the business. I had a lot of friends kind of coming up through karting. I helped out with driver coaching, with wrenching, setup, and I learned that I could do this and I could have a lot of people that would support the business, and it would be a good opportunity for me to be able to give back to the community that has given so much to me. On a typical race weekend where we're racing at this level, I am basically the team principal, while I also focus on driver coaching and driver development. This weekend's a little bit different. I get the opportunity to race, which is awesome, but we still take an opportunity to look at data, we look at video, trying as much as I can to help Tommy, Jackson, or whoever's under the tent for a specific weekend out as much as possible. And when I'm not racing, I'm able to help a little bit more with the logistics, just the little odds and ends that need to happen, whether it's, you know, light duty mechanical work, tent setup, space setup, making sure everyone's fed and staying hydrated. Pretty much just filling in the blanks wherever a mechanic or a driver can't get the job done. My goals for Bobby Krug Racing Services have continuously blown whatever expectations I had out of the water. You know, this past weekend where we were out here running our first ever Route 66 event, our results just over exceeded where I think the team would be. Meanwhile, we have a local operation at the Gateway Kartplex, and those drivers brought home 6 podium finishes and 3 wins. I want to be able to create a ladder system for drivers to get into karting at the complete entry level, without any knowledge base of really what to do driving wise, mechanic wise, build up success at the local level and have an opportunity to grow into a really strong local competitor, jump into the regional competition and be able to compete at the national level. I would really like to see this program have success at the national level. And then who knows after that, maybe we can grow a program that's going to be successful in car racing. It's going to be kind of a year-by-year basis to see how the business grows and kind of what we can do with the resources that we have. My goals as a driver competing in Cup Karts North America this year, I'm really just trying to learn as much as possible. My background in racing, I had a lot of success at the Ignite level, and I kind of moved straight up into the Skip Barber Formula Race Series. So when you go from an Ignite K3 with a hard Hoosier R80 tire, and then you move into an F4 car with the amount of downforce that provides, I missed a lot of racing in between the two spots on the ladder. So I'm just trying to learn as much as I can so I can be a good coach for my drivers. I think we have a lot of speed in the setup, and we have really good mechanics. What I'm really struggling with is my ability as a driver right now. I think I've got a solid shot at top fives, but I want to be a podium contender at this level, and I know I have the potential to do it. I just need to work through my own personal fitness and my mentality going into a weekend like this. And I think with a lot of my own self-coaching going into this weekend, I think we can get that goal is easily accomplished. The main thing I hope people at home can get from this is it's nice to be able to provide a vlog and have some entertainment back out on the internet again, but I also want people to be able to see every driver that's under the tent racing under the team so far has been local drivers at the Gateway Kartplex that have seen some level of success. And I know that this jump to Cup Karts or Route 66 can seem intimidating for those guys. But in reality, it hasn't been that daunting, that intimidating. So hopefully people back at home watching these videos can see that it's easily attainable. And hopefully they're wanting to come out and join us for a race weekend or a full season of racing. We've got the carts, you can rent the carts straight out. We've got the mechanical support. We do the driver coaching throughout a weekend. And even if you don't want to run Cup Karts full time to run for points, you run a big event like this, you run with really competitive people, and you learn a lot more in a race weekend here than you do at the local level. And that's the big selling point for what we're growing here, is that driver development aspect of it. It's all translatable information. It's just when you're able to connect those dots as a driver, and it does take time, you will see the benefit of coming and running a weekend at this level with this team. While my name is on the business, there's been a lot of really great people and partners that we've had that have helped grow this to what it is. It's easy for me to say that it's me and what I've grown and what I've been able to build, and sure, I've done a lot of work in the off season to build this program up and to be able to have this presence, and it's really cool to have the speed right out of the gate. I'm just super thankful and glad to have VLR as a partner, their chassis, and me being able to actually run it this weekend. I'm so excited to see how strong it is right out of the gate. There's just a lot of really supportive people in VLR that have helped us out a lot. Gary Lawson at Lawson Speed Shops, he's been a crucial part of this program as well. Obviously can't thank Carbon Digital enough for making our go-karts look good. Same thing with Race Factory with our jerseys and our tents coming soon. You know, Eddie and Chad Miller as our techs, they've done a really stellar job keeping us out on track and helping us make the right changes we need to make. And then obviously Nathan Levenhagen with Levenhagen Media, behind the camera, being able to help document these weekends and make us look good as well. So it's honestly, I couldn't have done it without all those great people. So want to make sure that they get the recognition that they deserve to be able to make this program just super rock star stellar operation.
Buzzer beater, do it all now, top corner talking home run, touchdown, buzzer beater, do it all now, top corner like, all in, lit the fire when you doubt it, now I'm all in, put me with the best, bring the stars in, undefeated mode, no falling, doubt it when I lost, slide back when I win, fade and pay the cost, but I rose so thick and thin, battles in the scars, see them on my skin. They tried to knock me out, but I'ma fight it to the end, and there's no days off. I'm just resting up a little, know it pays off. I'm just stuck up in the middle, knock some weight off. I've been carrying for years, and I'm not worried, I got no fear. Home run, touchdown, buzzer beater, do it all now, top corner talking home run, touchdown, buzzer beater, do it all now, top corner like, all in, lit the fire when you doubt it, now I'm all in, put me with the best, bring the stars in, undefeated mode, no falling.
Hey you, hey down there, see you stop there, cause you're not up here. Like,
started the final in P10. We lost the main group and I was back in the second group. Made a few passes, got my way up to 8th place, and it ended on a positive note for me. Excited to get back after it tomorrow.
Race day here at Whiteland was overall really good. We continue to find pace, continuing to dial the karts in. I think we're there. We're definitely there. I unfortunately made some really boneheaded decisions on track. I don't like to drive like that. It's a really poor reflection of how I like to teach people how to drive, and I didn't want to drive that way. Glad that my guys kept it clean and brought home great finishes. Jackson did great, found some pace, found some positions, and Tommy, I mean, I got to watch him make some pretty sweet passes. So Tommy's come a long way in a short period of time. Excited to see how he develops and how he does tomorrow and how the whole team does tomorrow. I know I've got the pace, was hard charger in heat 2. I think if I would have had more time to really play with the gear, it would have been fine. But you know, we're digging, we're learning, we're improving. I'll do better on my end tomorrow, and everyone here I know is going to keep grinding, and we're going to have a great Sunday race day here at Whiteland.
Green. We're underway here at Whiteland. They're 2x2 into turn 1. Oh my God! He's sent him in the wall!
But I'm in the business of parking. If I got free reign to do whatever, like I know. Yeah. You're racing. Don't you get points for both races? Hey, we're racing in the rain today. As you see, we got our rain suits on. We got our undergloves on. I'm wearing my swimsuit underneath all this. Ready to go for a light swim today. When I'm out on track, you just envision that I'm doing the Finding Nemo. Just keep swimming, just keep. The camera's moving. Hold on. If this makes like a blooper reel or something, the audience needs to know what I'm looking at. This is the perspective of what I'm seeing. It looks like some sort of Monsters Inc. character. Oh, look at that thing. What is that? What is that?
Got wrapped up with qualifying, ended up P4. Still gaining confidence in the kart, so I don't know how I ended up there, but we're gonna send it out in the race, see what I can do from there, try to move up, hopefully get a podium today, and be happy on the way home.
So, yeah, instead of going through 1,000 flips a week.
You know, I'm feeling really good. We had a really strong qualifying. Me and Tommy in the front row, Jackson in the top 8. Really couldn't, you know, ask for better than that. We're improving based on yesterday, which is good. Obviously, the rain is making it a new challenge for everybody, but so far so good. Really happy with the speed we've got in the rain right now. I know what I can do to fix my driving. I know Tommy and Jax are still trying to figure it out too, which is great. It means there's a lot of time to be gained from everybody, so we're looking forward to getting out there in this heat race. They've shortened everything due to the wet conditions, but I think we're gonna have a good race.
Just got done with the heat race, still on track. I guess I came in P3, but I don't have a clutch on the cart, so who knows?
Alright, so finished the heat a couple of hours ago and didn't go great for me. First lap I got side potted, sent into the grass, made my way back on track, and started catching people. But whenever a guy braked early, I thought I might be able to make a move. Whenever I was trying to avoid him and was just on his inside, I was too shallow and got on the Rhino shield and looped it. Then a guy hit my front bumper, and then a couple laps later, he checked up really early, and I had to brake pretty hard to not hit him, and I went into a... So I'm starting exactly from the back. But we made setup changes, and I think I'll be able to push my way up through.
I want to see somebody like, who's the young McLaren guy right now? Siegel, Nolan? Oh my god. Nolan Siegel is like the open wheel version of Connor Zillich. And then there's Tommy Sherrick in the karting world. They're all the same. They're cut from the Zillich, Sherrick, Siegel. All the same. Oh! Ooh, look at you! Hi! Decided to go on slicks. It was a toss-up session. We're getting ready to go. Let's go.
Put all the problems in a pot, then I stirred. I said what I said, what I did was a blur. And it's just a bad habit, maybe it's just a curse. Now friendship's on, you like disturb. I'll throw fuel on the fire, burn the bridge to the ground. You're no longer required. I don't wanna see you around. You act like I stabbed a knife in you. I cut so deep, I went all the way through. If you guess like me, then I'm a fool. No more drama now, no more shots to shoot. I'll throw fuel on the fire, burn the bridge to the ground. You're no longer required. I don't wanna see you around. I'll throw fuel on the fire, burn the bridge to the ground. You're no longer required. I don't wanna see you around. Oh my God, I said my piece. So tonight I'ma sleep like a baby. 'Cause no, I care what you think of me. Come and sing it now, it's all but free.
That concludes the day here at Whiteland for Cup Karts round number 1 of the North Division. At the end, unfortunate situations for my teammates. Jackson ran, what, 6 laps with a flat tire?
6 laps.
He went six laps with a flat tire. Tommy's still learning. He was getting raced really aggressive. He elevated himself to the aggression level around him, and I had an unfortunate situation. Drove a little over his head, but he's I mean, everyone that he's racing against knows way better than Tommy. Tommy's still really new at this, but you can't take away his third place finish in the pre-final. Still processing it all. I'm still not totally accustomed to this tire compound, and I don't think I was driving it very well. Kart was tightening up just a little bit. And we were staying with them pretty good there for a little while there, and then I thought we kind of fell off, and then I thought maybe I could make a final push if they started battling each other, but I don't know if they were all on the same team wanting to work with each other. I don't know, but P4 to P6, my first ever race at this level. I'll take it, that's okay. Still a lot to learn from myself, everybody on this team. but can't thank everybody enough for just this opportunity. It's really cool that I get the chance to bring, you know, guys like Jackson and Tommy along at this level to continue their learning process as a driver. And you guys can do the same too, BobbyKrug.com. We're racing at all the Cup Kart North events, the national events, Route 66, Kartplex, Challenge, a couple different various major events, whether it's Quincy in the Park, the Badger Dairyland, Enduro. A lot of really good things still left on the calendar. We're just starting. And to see the amount of speed we got out of these guys, it's incredible to start the season like that. Huge shout out to Eddie, David, Chad, wrenching all weekend. Back-to-back weekends for these guys coming out to Whiteland, so I couldn't have done it without them. They're the real brains behind the program. VLR for all the support, having a great chassis underneath of us. The Lawson Speed Shop, I mean, that noticeable difference in engine power for sure, running with Lawson, RLV, Race Factory, Carbon Digital. All in all, I think it's a very successful weekend. We're trending in the right direction, and I don't know when we get back out on track next. I want to say it's Road America for Cup Karts again. Really looking forward to getting back out there, continuing this learning process. It's a lot to handle from the Ignite to this, but really satisfied, looking forward to getting back out there again.